A very warm welcome. I am Pranav Jadhav. Today I am going to present a presentation on the subject organizational behavior, and the topic for the subject is effects of working in group. So let's understand what is group. So group is basically a two or more individual interacting and interdependent who have come together to achieve a particular objective. So basically, group members consist of two or more members. They comes together to share some kind of views, thoughts, and some kind of viewpoints. Therefore, they need to interact with each other on daily basis. Now we will see upon the different types of groups. So basically, there are two types of groups. The first is formal group and second is informal group. So let's understand what is formal group. For formal group is a designated work group defined by an organizational structure. There are further two subdivisions. The first is command group. Over command group, an individual needs to report to the commanding manager. So manager takes the decision, and the command group is being used for within a formal group. So next one is the task group. In task group, a management decides to take a task within an organization. So the particular persons with their specialized field are being chosen up to complete a given task. The next type of group is an informal group. So informal group is basically non-formal structure or not organizationally determined. There are two subdivisions over here also. The first one is interest group. In interest groups, the group members are being chosen by their common interests. Over here, the members come together by showing up their interest. Like for example, members of the group are having a common interest of technical field. So a technical field group is being created. The next one is the friendship group. Over here, the group members come together due to their personalities are same and they share the common viewpoints and the thoughts. Therefore, friendship groups are being created. Now we will look upon the effects of groups. There are different types of effects which are happened while working in a group. So there are basically three types. The first one is social loafing, second is group polarization, and the third is group thing. We will study each one by one in the next slides. So the social loafing, the very first effect. So social loafing is an another way in which the presence of others influence the individual performance. So let's take a live example. A group is been formed. In that group, suppose it consists of five members, and out of five members, one member is showing no interest. Almost it is having a no motivation, and there is a reduction in motivation and determination as he thinks that the other members are already doing their work. So why should he do? Therefore, that particular member is known as a victim of social loafing. So social loafing is the reduction in motivation and efforts which when individual works collectively in a group compared to when they work individually or as independent co-worker. So we will learn about the second effect, that is group polarization. So basically group polarization comes with the two terms, so cautious and the riskier. So while working in a group, there might be a people who thinks about it is a decision which has to be taken, and the on the contrary side there is an another people who thinks that no, it won't be the right decision. So basically the both the shifts, that is the riskier and the cautious, are together known as the group polarization. So we will now let's study about the next effect, that is the groupthink. So groupthink is defined as a deterioration of mental efficiency, reality testing, and moral judgment that results from in group pressures. So basically, groupthink occurs when there is a lot of pressure. There is no dynamic views from the group members, therefore a deterioration in the viewpoints is been seen. Therefore, one common decision is been taken by the whole group, and the whole group can come under the riskier situations. Therefore, as we can see in the group, in the diagram below, the members of the group are been uh, blindfolded. Therefore, it determines that there is no objective, no viewpoints, and therefore a group can take into a cautious, or it might take into a riskier situation. So that's where the effects on the group, and that was my topic on the subject organizational behavior. Thank you so much.